Dang right, you see? Hey guys, I'm Bryson here and welcome back to the show. And today we are going to have strangers rank themselves from poorest to richest. And by the way, I've seen these videos before from Jubilee, and what I really wish they actually had wasn't just people racially profiling themselves and, oh, I work here, I do this, I do that, you know what I'm saying? I wish it was like more like, hey, we're all in a parking lot setting, we see exactly what we all drive and neighborhoods we live in, like a little bit more detail, you know, maybe just like the person and their car, and you gotta judge exactly who's the richest to poorest. And I guarantee that is going to make a lot of people think. The richest people that you might think drive that Lambo or Mercedes, they really don't. It's a lot of poor people who drive those cars, okay? Without further ado though, let's watch together. You guys know what to do. Like this video, smash the like button, like smash it, like destroy it, because that helps the algorithm out, which means we get more views, which means I make more content, which means it's money. You know what I'm saying? So smash the like button, all right? It's the way you support the channel, all right? All right, without further ado, let's watch this video, guys. Empathy.
COVID hit on March 16th. That's when I transitioned.
COVID hit March 16. I remember when that market dropped, I put $10,000 into the market. Yes, sir.
To do full-time social media.
That's quite the background.
Just means a lot of debt. That's $382,000 in student.
That sounds really ridiculous. Like, what did you do? Like, did you go to school, or did you just? I just don't know. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
That's ridiculous. Finish your degrees. We brought 5 people together to rank themselves based on perceived wealth. Okay, let's watch. Let's watch. I love their white sets. Their white sets are so cool. Pause. If that sounded weird, I don't know why it sounded weird, but pause. So we got 5 people. Then we rearrange them based on how much money is there in their bank account. Okay. Ranking. Least 5. Most 5. Okay.
My
From
name's
here
Scott.
to here.
I'm 30 years old and I work for a utility company.
Meter reader. So Scott is a meter reader. I think they make around like $40,000 to $60,000 a year.
I'm Elena. I am 28 years old and I'm a doctoral student in the occupational therapy program at USC.
So super poor. This is what it sounds like. Super poor. Unless she's not working yet, super poor.
I'm Hillary. I'm 22 and I am a nanny.
Super poor too. Not crazy poor, but she's like a full-time nanny. She could be making like $40,000, $50,000 a year.
I'm Jenny. I run a design agency and
super rich.
I'm 29 years old.
Nice.
I'm Dominic Andre. I'm 28 years old and I'm a content creator.
Sounds like super poor. Because we already know like the whole, like, I think he went to school to be a doctor and it didn't work out for him. So content creators, honestly, like, you think we're cool people, but it takes a while to become like get money from like our content. It's like one of those things that you don't want to quit your day job while you're making it happen.
I heard content creator. I think I made another assumption that like, he's just doing it for fun.
You see? Yeah.
Okay, one of these people has millions in the bank and I just don't know who it is.
I know you have negative $382,000 in the
You
bank.
guys like to spend time.
I might be mean, guys. I'm just being real. Don't go to school to get a degree with like this long thing and like the debt is so crazy. That's why, you know, people give Dave Ramsey like a lot of shade and well justified sometimes, but like just get like a 2-year degree first, then you get your 4-year degree. You're paying for these things in cash. You go to school, I mean, you go get a job, then you save up money to do whatever you want. But people want to just like finance everything because they want to get to where they want to get to. A lot can change.
Roller skating, just hanging out with friends.
I like building things. I've
I don't know how to roller skate, which I'm not proud of, honestly.
had like animals, like reptiles and things in the past. I build cages, helping my friends redo their whole deck. Like,
Oh, this guy's like a mini builder guy. That's pretty
it's
cool
what I do
stuff.
for fun.
I wish I had a friend like Scotty, you know, because I can't build anything. I can't even build a
Fun.
chair. I can't even build those IKEA things with the instructions. I can do that. I'm just joking, but you know, I really can't do that much.
I honestly just hang out with my friends and like I moved to LA in May. I've spent money on like Universal, like tickets and stuff like that.
I don't really do that much crazy stuff or anything. I haven't traveled in 15 years.
I haven't traveled in 15 years. Sounds like the last time he traveled was with his parents.
Anytime I have
Are these facts or are these facts? You know what I'm
free
saying?
time, like I'll pick up a plane ticket, go somewhere. As soon as I turned 17, it was just like one travel after another.
I don't know, like people love that travel and stuff. Like 17, go explore the whole world. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna pick stuff back at 30. I don't like that marketing. It's not my style. I think your 20s are just like put your head down, experience things here and there, and career-wise, pick something, develop it, and get towards financial freedom, and then do whatever you want to do. I just don't like the ability of like I'm gonna waste my 20s, and then I'm 30, I'm gonna be like, okay, and I'm gonna get a job, but then I'm 40 and I got like kids already. And I'm like, oh, what do I do now? You know what I'm saying? I don't like that whole scenario.
Like, that's like
so
literally my #1 passion.
I love traveling too, trust me. But I've never been anywhere like super crazy. Like everywhere I've been, like I know people there. But I've never been somewhere where I don't know anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I've gone like Virgin Islands, like Tortola, St. Thomas, St. Croix, Barbados, what is it? Puerto Rico, DR, New York. I think that's it. Sounds like a lot, I know, but like I lived in most of those places, you know what I'm saying? So it's not really like I know people there. I
genuinely just like thought that she had money. Like this girl's like well off. Just
yeah, I do think that she's well off. Hillary gives me like a weird vibe. Like she gives me like a nanny vibe, probably making like $15-17 an hour. Just moved to LA because she wanna see what it's all
by
about.
like her vibes.
Based on like what you're wearing doesn't necessarily tell you how much someone's worth. Even like what I'm wearing, this is probably put together for like less than $100.
It's a very nice outfit, honestly. Like my favorite part, the socks.
So I started to do a bachelor's in philosophy and political science, and then
A bachelor's in philosophy, political science. It's like, let me ask you a question. When you're trying to shop around for a pair of shoes or a video game, PS4, PS5, and you're doing all this research, what are the specs? What is this? What is that? Like, that's what you need to do. Like when you go to college, I get the whole marketing, right? The whole marketing is like the passion, but it's a financial decision because you're gonna put money into something, and the goal is not to graduate and know how to do something that you are passionate about, but it's more like to graduate with something you like, but it's also gonna make you a ton of money. That's what really the goal is. And if it's not that, then don't do it.
after that, I transferred to do a master's in international relations with a focus on Middle Eastern conflict, and then
Look at that.
and I worked as a mental health therapist trainee. Basically, we have to do like 3,000 hours almost free. And then COVID hit on March 16th. That's when
A lot going on with this guy.
I transitioned to do full-time social media. And then I started to try and just do.
You know what? This guy might actually be making some good money from social media because things didn't really go. Social media is kind of crazy. You know, you can go from making no money to making a lot of money. So he might be on the scale, but no matter how much money he's making, he's still negative $380,000. So
Focus that as my full career.
That's quite the background.
This means a lot
it's just a lot of stuff.
of debt. That's 380.
I think he's the richest guy there. It's between him and Scotty, and then I'll put the girl, this one, the travel girl at third, and then I'll put Hillary at fourth. Which one's the other one? I forgot the other person. Oh, it's her. I think she's the last brokest one, because she's doing like she's still in school and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh, wow. So I've been doing like nanny.
So again, I said the in-debt guy first, Scotty second, the business designer girl third, Hillary fourth, and the other girl fifth because she's still in school getting her PhD.
And babysitting off and on for like.
So she's like a part-timer.
5 years maybe, and then I spontaneously moved here in May. My new
Spontaneous. I just can't stand that word. Am I like an old man? Like, you know, like I'm not a big fan of the whole like spontaneous. I'm gonna just move somewhere and change everything without like really planning. Like when I moved to Puerto Rico, it wasn't spontaneous. Like I meticulously, I went like 4 or 6 months like planning this thing out. Like, does this make sense? Does it not make sense? You know what I'm saying?
job is a production / personal assistant for a celebrity makeup artist.
Nice.
So I just accepted a new job, but I'm still working my nanny job.
Nice.
I just finished my master's degree.
So she might be second. We'll
Got
see.
that diploma in the mail. I was so happy. And now I'm in the doctoral program. So it's a clinical doctorate, just
Are you working or are you not
one
working?
more year. Thankfully, what kept me afloat was I got a pretty good scholarship from USC. And then I'm in the military part-time, so that's another
Nice.
source of income.
Yeah, so she might be fourth or fifth. Fourth or fifth.
So I went to specifically a school for exotic animal training and management.
No wonder why.
My friend is doing a whole master's degree in biology. Was it biology or is it zoology? I was like, zoology is like I think it's a bachelor's degree, and he makes like $80,000 a year. I think he's about to get to 120 now. But he's just like, Tom, I just did this because I just wanted to do it, and he can afford to. You know what I'm saying? Do you,
Why
bro?
are you building cages for animals? Build one for mine. I have a snake.
There you go.
She has a snake.
I work for a utility company. I'm a meter reader. With the animal field, they're not very solid jobs. I was even in the entertainment industry with animals for a
Interesting.
while, and it's very much a feast or famine. I enjoy the stability.
Feast or famine means you make money sometimes or you don't make money sometimes. That's usually how the entertainment industry works. That's why. But when it's feast, it's feast. It's feast. So that's what you got to save for the summer, like save for the winter.
Of a government job.
I did my dual master's degree in international business,
Interesting. Dual master's
and I
degree.
did that at Purdue and a business school in
Oh, Purdue is New York, right?
France. And then started my company about almost 5.5 years ago.
Very nice.
Wait, what company is it? Sorry.
Software design.
Wow.
Software design.
She
nice.
had a successful business for
She's either second.
over 5 years. She went to school in France. I thought that
That whole France nonsense is like, you go there for what?
she had quite a good setup for herself.
Now each person will rank the group based on they think is the most highly. Okay, so I'm gonna participate here first.
Dominic,
Okay, so here's what I think. I would put this guy at first, her at second. It's between him and her. Him and her. Him at third, her at fourth, and her at fifth. Because she's like military. Military gets like $2,000 per month. And that's basically what she's getting her income from right now.
you mentioned you have a lot of debt, so maybe you don't have a lot of money, so I'm gonna go with you as number 1. 5, you are still in school. I think with the scholarship, they probably give you enough money to get, not a whole lot, so you're gonna be number 4. Hillary, number 3. I'm gonna put myself, Scott, at number 2, and then
Oh, I already forgot where I put Scott. I think I put Scott at number 4, right? I don't remember.
Jenny, I'm gonna put you at number
That's why I
1.
made the
I'm
list.
going to say Dominic 5 as well. Number 4, I'm going to put myself. Number 3, I would say Scott. And then number 2,
I put her at last. remember?
I would say Hillary. Things are changing, but you kind of sound a little bit well connected with like working with one family maybe.
You know what happens is like when you're like working for celebrities, it's not like you're making celebrity money. Like celebrities aren't stupid. Like they'll pay you what your rate
And then
is.
getting to work with a celebrity.
And usually when you first start working for a celebrity, they ask you what your rate is, and usually like you usually go ahead and under your rate because you just are so excited about the opportunity you don't want to let it go.
Artist, but I'm just assuming. And then 1, I'm gonna put Jenny because you own a company, and then you.
So mine is like completely backwards. I put him at first, her at second. Was it him at third? I think I put her at third, him at fourth, and her at fifth, right?
Talked
Yeah,
about
I
just
think
being
so.
able to like on your free time buy a plane ticket and fly.
I'm gonna.
Well, you can buy a plane ticket on your free time with a credit card and then pay it off whenever you want to, right? It's just financing, so it really can't use that as a
Go
label.
with myself for 5. Dominic
Ah, look at her. She is super broke. You see what I'm saying? So that
for
gives
4.
me a sign.
Scott number 3.
So that's making me change my mind now. So I'm putting him at first, her at second, him at third, her at fourth, and him at her at fifth and her at fourth.
Number 2, Elena. And then number 1, I'm gonna go with Jenny.
I like the number 1 spot.
She might be the brokest, honestly. Who knows?
I am gonna start with Hillary for 5, just because you were nannying and just switched jobs. 4, I'm gonna say Alina.
I actually like that a lot more. I think she's very smart. This girl.
3, I'll say Scott.
Yo, she is very good.
And I think you're kind of like the wild card, yeah. And then,
Yeah, he's the wild card.
and I guess I'll put myself.
Yeah, so I put him at 1. She's a lot like me with her choices, right? So I put him at 1, her at 2, him at 3, and then these 2. So what am I gonna pick here? Her or her? I pick her for 5th and her for 4th.
Number 1. I actually initially thought Dom
This girl looks so cool, huh? Like she looks like such a cool like person. Like not like cool like a TV show cool person, like a video game cool person.
would be the first place, just because I know that content creators, if you're big, like you can make a lot of money.
But if you're not, you
I'm
can't.
gonna say number 5. You said you were in the military, and are you doing reserves? With all that schooling, you probably went to do reserves, so they paid for your school, which means you probably didn't have as much money. So I'd put you number 5 and then number 4.
Yeah, I like that.
You have a good government job.
That's 3.
So I'm gonna say number 3. And then I'll put you at number 1 and then me at number 2. In my head, I was like, well, I don't want to be first, especially if I'm wrong, because I know that I was like, that it's not going to be like absurd if she.
By the way, Dominic, if you got money, pay off your debt, bro. Stop playing around before this whole social media thing dies out. Don't waste your money.
That's just like
Rent a room and pay off your debt.
millions in the bank.
All right, guys. Okay. So just to summarize again, I put her at 4, her at 5, him at 3, him at 1, her at 2. Whoa. I was wrong. All over. The only one I was right about was literally him, this guy at 3rd, right? That was the only one I was right about. And I was so mixed up between these two because reserves is like $2,000, but she's making less than $2,000. You see the whole rate thing I was telling you guys about. And then these two, these were the weird ones. But I was on the right side, right? Because I put him in the middle and these two at the end and then these two in the front. So I'm not that upset about it. Now they will be rearranged based on the actual amount of money in their bank. Okay, let's see now. That's her income.
Number 5, we have Elena with $2,000.
My parents.
Okay, so wait.
Really
Okay.
young. My mom was 16 and my dad was
So boom, she's the last one. I picked her.
18, and so they did not save up for me to be able to go to schools. I had to grind really hard so that I could earn scholarships, and even
It's a part of the game.
this
Same thing with
day,
me.
like the scholarships help, but I'm still going into like 6 figures in debt.
That's very stupid. Don't do it. I hate all these stories about like, oh, my parents this and that, and I had to go into crazy debt. It's not true. It's not true. Because I didn't have to do that. I know people didn't have to do that. Like, it's just a choice. It's just 2 roads you walk. If you had went, for example, did your associates at community college, financially it would have helped you, plus your whole reserve thing, that would have paid for it. Then you get your bachelor's, you transfer those credits, get your bachelor's in 2 years, and then you start working, right? You start working. And then when you can actually afford a master's, you go back and get a master's, or you work into a company that can actually pay for it. It's a longer road, but it's a road you can afford. But like this whole 6-figure thing, no.
In spot number 4, we have Hillary.
There you go, Hillary. Guys, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I might be right.
In spot number 3, we have Scott with $250.
Guys, I'm 3 for 3. 3 for 3. This guy has $215,000 in his bank. That's awesome.
See, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of savings.
To me, $2,000 is a good amount. Like, I feel
Girl
good.
saved, girl
And then I hear that and I'm like, oh, shoot.
Yeah, $2,000. I mean, the average American only has $1,000. You have twice as much, and I don't recommend it. It's very stupid. This whole plan of going into 6 figures in debt, I don't like it.
I know.
In spot number 2, we have Jenny with approximately.
Oh, shit!
Yeah! I got the whole thing right. You see, guys, the problem is that I think about wealth, okay, and money in the bank. That's what I think about. So I was right, 100% right. 5 for 5. 5 for 5.
Nice.
She has $480,000 in the bank. That is an amazing amount of money. That's awesome.
And in spot number 1, we have Dominic with $600,000.
Pay off for debt, Dominic. Stop playing around, bro.
All right.
I told you guys. I literally got every single one right based on money in the bank. That's what I was going based off. And that's why I tell you guys, okay? Income does not matter. Because this guy is, you can tell this guy is super frugal. He's very handy. He does his stuff, and he's nice, man. That's a lot of money. Yeah, this is awesome, man.
Hey, dinner's on Dominic.
Pay off for debt, Dominic, and stop playing around. Look at that, guys. I got it all right. I feel so proud of myself. I feel so proud of myself.
This year, I made all my money, starting in January. Snapchat had like a thing where they're like, okay, top videos get paid a lot, and I won $1 million last month, or 3 months ago. My latest
That is insane.
video I just did was like, I took a fake ID of The Rock.
I saw that! On TikTok.
I didn't see it.
Dominic threw me off a whole lot.
Let me tell you something, Dominic, right? This whole social media thing is very iffy. Pay off for debt, bro. and then use the remaining, pay taxes too, don't play around with that. So pay taxes, put that aside, pay off your debt, whatever's left over, save for emergencies, buy your home cash, a little home, $200,000, $300,000, and then use the rest of the money to invest it, and just stop.
I'm not super into social media. I stopped at Facebook. So when he
He stopped on Facebook, that's pretty
said
hilarious.
he was a social whatever, I didn't mean much to me. That's why I put him at the bottom.
It could be family money, it can be lottery ticket, whatever it is.
Yeah, you see? It is kind of like a lottery ticket thing with $1 million winning,
Like
right?
you never know.
You never know with social media. Guys, come on, stop playing with your boy, yo. Why y'all be playing with me? Like y'all know that I'm just that good. I'm just that good. 5 for 5. I don't want to hear anything. I'm the best guesser. I didn't guess. This is a fully calculated experiment. I took, did my research and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, that is it for this video. Go home knowing that I am the best guesser on YouTube. See you guys tomorrow. Like, subscribe, hit the bell to stay notified. Comment down below. Let me know. What else do I have to offer here? Instagram, you can DM me. The link is down below. Here's my Instagram, actually. If you want to call me, link down below. More videos here, and my face is here. Click it, see what happens. Peace out, guys.